amemfuata. Hakuna mtu amemfuata kujua wako sawa. Nyi wote mmeua mtoi na mkaacha mamake aende.
Hello there and welcome back again to this channel. So today we have very saddening news of a woman who has narrated the shocking stillbirth experience at a private facility in Imara Daima. A young woman by the name Jessica on Instagram has gone public with a harrowing account of what she describes as a traumatic and ultimately fatal experience at Scion Hospital. So Scion Hospital is a private health facility and it is located in the Imara Daima area of Nairobi. So the account that which she published through a series of Instagram posts early Thursday morning has quickly drawn widespread public attention across social media, bringing to light questions about the facility's handling of emergency maternal care. Well, my beautiful people, in her narration, the woman revealed that a baby died inside her womb in the early hours of Wednesday morning and shortly after 1 a.m., yet she remained unattended for several hours before eventually giving birth later that morning. She said that staff at the hospital failed to respond with urgency after she raised repeated alarms about the state of her pregnancy. And at a point when she had already begun experiencing serious distress, the situation, she claimed, became increasingly desperate as it became clear to her that the hospital was either unable or unwilling to respond appropriately. Well, she described being informed that she would be taken into an emergency surgical procedure, a move that was presented as both necessary and urgent. So according to her, the assurance turned out to be false. She believes the hospital misled them into believing a surgical team was available when in fact no surgeon was present at the facility. So she recounted a period of staying by the hospital during which phone calls were allegedly faked to give the impression that preparations were underway. So the lady's account continued with a description of what she says happened once hospital staff realized that her condition had deteriorated and that the unborn child had died. She also claimed that she was left alone on an operation table with no explanation, no staff in attendance, and no support as her condition worsened. So feeling abandoned, she says she made the decision to flee the hospital. And according to her, she ran out of the facility barefoot, still bleeding, with a stretcher attached to her body and carrying a diseased baby inside her womb. So the story shared on her Instagram quickly gathered traction, drawing hundreds of comments and reactions from social media users. And many people expressed horror at the events described and questioned how such a situation could occur in a registered private hospital. Others shared stories of difficult or poorly managed experiences at health facilities in Nairobi and suggesting a broader unease about the state of maternal care in the private section. And also at the center of her account is the belief that the baby's death was entirely preventable and was the direct result of failures within the hospital. She also maintains that her calls for help were ignored and that the delays that followed were not due to overwhelming demand or lack of resources, but rather due to a failure by the hospital to act responsibly and transparently. And she also believes that the staff panicked once they realized that the situation had gone beyond their control and tried to conceal the fact that they were unprepared to handle it. Well guys, multiple users in the comment section of her post have called on regulatory authorities to intervene, while others have urged the woman to pursue legal redress. And by Thursday afternoon, there was no public statement from Scion Hospital in response to the allegations.
Angalieni tu chini. Shame on you guys. You're going to pay. Hatuwezi leta mtu hapa mweke, mtudanganye, mtuweke, alafu when the baby is dead, mnamwacha aende. Shame on you. You're going to pay for this.